What does it look like when most cloud engineers use AI today? They open ChatGPT, they type something like, how do I list all the EC2 instances in US East 1? They get a command back from ChatGPT. They copy it, they paste it into their terminal, they run it, they get the output. They go back to ChatGPT and say, okay, now filter for the only ones that are running. They get another command, copy, paste, run. That's the loop of copying, pasting, going back to ChatGPT, asking another question, copying, pasting once again. And look, that's useful. We all started there when ChatGPT first came out. That was a really good way to speed up your workflow. It's better than Googling. But let's be honest about what's happening here. You are the middleware here. You are the thing sitting between AI and your infrastructure, manually shuttling commands from output back and forth. The AI gives you a command, you run it, you bring the output back, you ask the next question. You're doing the integration work. Now let me show you what it looks like when you stop being the middleware. I have a web server running on EC2, simple setup, VPC, subnet, security group, and EC2 instance running on Apache. It was working fine this morning, but now when I go to the address, it is unreachable. Somebody on the team says they tightened up security group. Nobody knows what changed. I'm going to give my agent a single instruction that says our web server at this API is unreachable. It was working this morning. Investigate why traffic can't reach it. So let's start by giving the Claude Code agent. You can use any agent that you want, but I'm going to be demoing with Claude Code. Now the agent is self-correcting, right? It ran into an error saying you must specify a region, but then it chose to go with US East 1. It's now describing the CloudFormation stacks. It has found the web server. It's investigating. It's describing the security groups. It's describing the network ACLs. It is now back with the findings. So now we have a report by the agent and some suggested fix. I will just say, yes, run the fix. And as you can see, it's now deploying the fix. All right. So the stack is now updated. Let me verify the web server is reachable now. And I can also go to the web server, and then the web server is now accessible. We're live again. Investigate, find the root cause, fix it, verify, all under a minute. That's not a chatbot. That's an agent operating your infrastructure. And this specific problem, something is misconfigured and traffic can't flow. This happens every single week in cloud engineering. Someone changes a security group, someone adds a NACL rule, someone modifies a route table, and then you spend 20 to 30 and maybe more minutes tracing through the console, trying to figure out what layer is broken. You may chat with ChatGPT or tools like that, and then spend another 10 minutes chatting, and then certain amount of minutes fixing it. An agent does the whole thing in under a minute. That's the difference, and that's what this course is about. ChatGPT is a question answering machine. What you just saw is an agent, and the gap between those two things is enormous. Most cloud engineers right now are stuck in the copy-paste loop. The ones pulling ahead are using agents like this. By the end of this course, you will be too. So let's get started.